We're the new generation.
For people who are listening to this, they might even realize, they probably realize like, wow, I was an indigo child. So I just want people to know that it's not weird that you think in a different way. It's not weird that you see outside of the box. You know, so I think that all of us who think in those different type of ways, we need to come together so you can see that you're not alone.
Most people think that because children are young that they're stupid, and it's not the case. The thing,
right.
the reality of the fact is that the more you stimulate something, the more it will grow. So you need to promote the growth and the intelligence of your children. Because if you don't do that, then they will stay stagnant. But if you promote that growth, you can develop those things. But you need to know what direction that they need to be developed in. And so therefore, you got to watch out for the signs. You got to understand, like, because if most people just think that they kid's just weird, or this cat is hyper, he won't never sit down, and like, or calling them, you know what I mean, just going wild on them, beating them, you know what I mean, because you don't understand what he's doing. And you just got to take the time sometimes to sit down with him and ask him some questions and talk to him like he's an intelligent human being and not like he's a nothing in a kid.
But they don't even do that here these days. All they care about is, like, there's like, today's news, someone got shot at the mall today. Nothing good, it's all negative.
Yeah.
It's true.
My grandma, Oma means grandma in German.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she always has the news on, and I'm watching it, and one said, someone got killed today at a public school. It was crazy. It was so negative. Not a single good thing was on there.
So now do you see why Mommy doesn't want television?
And do you know how many people sit down to watch the news when it comes on? Millions.
That's why people are negative.
Yeah.
So you think that the news is manipulating people?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least showing them that bad stuff, and that's what they think about.
So then we think about it,
And
and then we
that's
just
what
get more
creates
of it.
fear.
And
no,
they're
but
teaching you.
I just, like, it's not fair. You want to do your own thing. Maybe you can, like, maybe you want to, read about something like that. That's what I'll like to do for school. But they say no.
Yeah, like Nathan gets in trouble at school for reading his book in class. Like, he'll have it in his desk, and he'll be sitting there reading it, and that's how he gets in trouble.
These kids that are coming in now, they call those crystal children now, because the kids that are coming in now, they are just like we were as indigo children, but they're thinking a lot faster, and they're a lot even more broad thinking than we are. Then they got the internet that coincides with how fast they think. So we need to understand that these new children that's coming in, they need to be stimulated. They're bored by this old way of how they're being taught in school.
We drugging them, first of all, because I remember being on Ritalin, and I remember being on Adderall, and I remember not being able to sleep. I remember my whole life being in upheaval and disturbed. And I remember that I had taken it so much that I didn't even need water to swallow those pills. I was a pro at swallowing pills. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I used to get my medicine straight from the nurse. Like in school, it wasn't even like I had a choice or option. Time to take your medicine, go take this medicine. And they would send me to the nurse and stick your tongue out and put this in your mouth and then show me it's gone.
You know, when you see these kids and they're hyper and, you know, they get labeled all these different things, ADD and all this and that, the best thing to do in that case is to introduce them to artistic outlets, things where they can express, because all that is just creative energy that's coming out and they have nowhere to funnel it.
And that's what these children need. Instead of discouragement, they need encouragement.
Embrace you.
It's just less bad people equals less badness. Why do they even want to do that? And that's the cause of radicalists. And why did God even want radicalists anyway? It's not my fault I have ADHD. It's not your fault. And I get in trouble for it. It's a lot of ADHD.
It's bacon. Now that we're all done eating, we have bacon coming out.
We're not so. I said we're not so.